The first season of Trump in Los Santos.
I keep the body in the basement.
When you're dealing with these people, they're very dangerous people. She was rated the worst vice president in history. I've never seen that poll before, but that's the poll. If you don't mind, I'm not going to be nice. Is that okay? I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I'm Stan Lee. I will be narrating this YouTube special. This is not my real voice because I'm dead, dummies. Actually, just to be clear, none of these events happened and these are not the real people. This is fiction. Viewer discretion advised. Finally, this is Trump in Los Santos, episode 1, The Crash. Now sit back and enjoy, you crazy kids. The sun was dipping below the skyline of Los Santos as Donald Trump's plane skimmed through the air. Inside, the air was tense, and an unusual feeling filled the cramped cabin. Long Gun, ahead of Trump's protection detail, kept a steady hand on the controls. He was a former naval pilot with 25-plus years of experience. He was also Mr. Trump's best friend and go-to guy. They have known each other and have been best friends for more than 29 years. He's also the deputy of the Los Santos Sheriff's Office. They were worried about traveling with just them alone and no backup. That's usually when things go wrong for the president. Suddenly, a loud boom shook the cabin of the airplane. With a deafening roar, the plane crash-landed on the north side of Los Santos. Sir, wake up, said Long Gun to 45. 45 gives a fist in the air and starts to climb from the wreckage, unscathed by the mishap. He brushes crap off that's on his suit, and then looks for Long Gun where he's already looking for threats. Long Gun, being a former military pilot, knows that wasn't just a mechanical failure. He knows someone is after his best friend once again. Last time they were here was the worst time in the president's campaigning days. This is where he was shot at, where people lost their lives.
If you don't mind, I'm not going to be nice. Is that okay? You want me to be nice?
Sir, we have reports of hostiles in the area. We have to move down. Let's go move on me.
Mr. Trump and Long Gun know they don't want to repeat. Daylight approaching, the men had to start moving. God only knows who knew the plane went down. Long Gun yells to Mr. Trump, "We need to go this way, sir." Up to the top of the hillside just over there. As they make their way through the thick and heavy grass, they can't help but wonder what or who for that matter is after Mr. Trump again. As they reach the top of the hillside of the crash site, they see the direction they must go. Both men sigh. They know what's in store ahead. The only way to get where they are going, it is to fight, fight, fight. It's getting later and they need shelter. When they were looking and dreading this next couple days on the hilltop, Long Gun spotted a campsite just down the ridge that they can use until sunrise. Hoping there are weapons in this rundown, help-built campsite, Mr. Trump needed something to defend himself with. While he started looking for something, Long Gun was searching for life. anyone who becomes troublesome in his route to the airport. With some weapons found and no threat in the area, it was time to get some shut-eye. They have a long path coming soon, and they must be prepared for anything. Mr. Trump, after all he's been through, he looks over at Long Gun, the man in charge of the president's life, and says in a very calm voice, "Thank you." That's it, short and sweet, the way he is very rarely. But Long Gun, knowing who this man is, also knows that was a lot for him to say. And at that moment, he realizes why he stands with this man. They stand by the fire and talk for hours. It was like the calm before the storm. They were glad to have survived the plane crash and focused on making it to the airport. Tomorrow will be a test of wits and physical stress. On the next episode of Trump and Los Santos, after getting a rude wake-up call, the boys tried to make it another day in the jungle called Los Santos.